this way. That is, je vais vous le dire en français, ça veut dire elles sont de tel type, c'est-à-dire elles sont issues de tel façonnage, donc elles ont été fabriquées de telle manière, okay? Donc sont susceptibles d'être utilisées donc, de cette manière. Ça c'est un objet. Okay? So it has been built this way so that it can be used in this way. That's for me what an object is. Okay? And this is one of the definition of what we call a character. That defines an object is a character. It's like it's an effectuation, it's a process. An object is not something stable, it's something unstable. And to try to understand or to define what an object is, we have to define what is unstable in these things. That's it. And that's the problem you have in semiotics, because what we used to do in semiotics is try to reach stable things. You have schema, you use a narrative scheme, you have a similarly square, you have a kind of substantive schema, and so on. But my position is that if you like to understand the meaning of something, you need to understand what it is unstable through the basis, through the main schema. What's a schema? A schema is a kind of residual thing. Okay? That's why it's normal that they must tell that the recette de la scopiston is the same as an orchestra, it's the same as so on. Because we reach on a stable things. And this schema helps us to understand the world, understand many things in the world. Okay? So we are there in something universal. So this thing helps us to define things, but it doesn't help us to define objects. That's the difference. Okay? For me, the perspective of Grebas is through try to understand how things work, schema, but not how objects work. That's why when I will talk about my way to define or to describe the scopiston, I went on a paper to that. Okay? The result of Grebas is true, is pertinent, it's okay. It helps us to define the recette as a thing and as a universal thing. It is true what I will call later universal grammar. I make a distinction between universal grammar and general grammar. To define an object, you need the general grammar. So that is to say what is intrinsic of what I'm defining. That's my departure point. Okay. So that the character is something who help us to predetermine. Okay, firstly, form an object, form, and also what this object has in surplus. One more. I don't know how to define. Okay. So, from an object, we are able to say that an object is something who has to also have something more. Ça c'est clair, c'est ça l'objet. Un objet, c'est quelque chose, c'est une forme qui a toujours quelque chose en surplus. Okay? That is to say, this is a bottle, but it can become an object because you have something more. For example, this kind of intention of so on or so on and so on. This is my pattern point. Okay. So that's one of the way I analyze the scopiston of Grebas. I was looking for what is more in this object. What Grebas showed us is la forme achevée, is the ended form of the recette. Many program operation have kind of new statistical. I know that you know the statistical because it's like a kind of repetition here. You have to read the scopiston. That's why Anna says to me, you have to read the scopiston here in Brazil. You know? But now I will put a kind of disorder in your I'm paradoxal. Okay, trying to say. I'm very sorry, Anna. So, okay. So I try to say what is more than this kind of programmatic or this. So we have many ways to analyze. Okay. For example, I know the way an employer or Landowski talk about that, talk about interaction. Because the SuperPIS2, when we analyze the SuperPIS2, it helps us to understand many sociabilities. For example, how to stay together, how to make things together, and how to reach or avancer to work. So we can. It's helpful. So in a universal point of view. But now we talk about particular point of view. So I try. I will start to talk to you about the result. The result is that a reset is also a universal form. But when a reset is performed, it's through the one who performed. So the same reset can be performed in many ways. If I am in love, for example, and I would like to make you the SuperPIS2, I will put the love inside. But how am I going to tell how I build this up? Okay. For example, I put things slowly, I put things quickly, I put more song, or perhaps I put this one before this one, after this, because I'm in love. If I am hungry, for example, I would like to do ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. For example, it's the same set, but I change. And if I'm in luxury restaurant, I won't cook the SuperPIS2 as if I'm in kebab. Call it the things are low in French kebab. I don't have this kind of thing here. The kebab, kebab is kind of don't have it here kind of.
Kebab.
We have kebab. Yeah. For me, it's kind of the underground definition of food. You can put it in bread, but take it, eat it, go away. So it's kind of, for me, it's a kind of low. It's low than McDonald's, for example, which is not low. Okay, so if I have a kebab, I would like to, I have this kind of restaurant, I would like to realize that the SuperPIS2, I won't proceed in the same way. So what you start to understand here is that the morphosyntax is very important. And it's very clear on the text of grammars. Talk about the SuperPIS2, and one time we talk about my SuperPIS2, my own way to do the SuperPIS2. So I started to understand what is, okay, the schema is correct, but when grammar starts to explain the way he did the SuperPIS2, I start to get something. So I will talk to you about, so I have to switch. Okay. Every time he talk about, c'est mon texte. Parce que je vais que je viens. Il dit ici, c'est un peu loin, je vais chercher, je vais penser revenir après là-dessus. Sur l'article. Excuse me. I'm happy to take a rest and also have a rest because I know I'm very speed when I speak. So take your rest when I'm fine. Okay, so that is, I underline many things. Okay, I divide the script. Like I said, the SuperPIS2, the effectuation of the SuperPIS2 in many sequences. Okay, the first sequence, but I will talk about what I underline. Le mieux serait d'utiliser une marmite en terre de Valois, mais à la rigueur, n'importe quelle marmite peut faire l'affaire. Mais à la rigueur. Okay, you can, but okay. Second thing, vous versez dans la marmite provençale, si que vous salez, et poivrez tout de suite. Calme, tout de suite. Okay? Faites-le cuire à part okay, something like that. Laver à l'eau courant 350 grammes et couper-les en petits morceaux après les avoir. Okay? Après les avoir. Prenez enfin 4 poireaux dont vous devez utiliser, etc. Ajoutez tomates, poivre, pommes de terre ainsi que ces courgettes que vous aurez auparavant pelé pelé et coupé en dés. Ajoutez enfin, lorsque le tout recommence à bouillir, avant de servir, car j'allais oublier de vous préciser à laquelle on ajoute, vous aurez préalablement, how this kind of is like he described, he said formally, but every time he reached himself inside his research. Like, so we have many kind of enunciative level. Every time his comment is on research. Okay, I did it, but don't forget to do that. Do that, but you can add this. You can have the choice. You can do this. You can do that. Okay. I don't know if you understand what I say. So he's giving the particularity of research through the way he comments the research. Okay. So my analysis is that you can only understand this by taking linguistic position. This is enunciative things. And what do we have here? Okay. His research is a program. So that is to say something linear. But every time Greimas puts the unlinear way to look into research. So for me it's very important here. And this unlinear is only through the enunciation. And it helps us to understand how Greimas added and matches form and talk about research as form. I don't know if it's clear. That's what I would like to say. C'est-à-dire que Greimas présente sa recette comme un programme, très clairement, mais lorsqu'il parle de sa recette, en réalité, il passe le temps à défaire ce programme-là. En tout cas, à montrer que ce programme n'est pas si linéaire que ça, n'est pas si contraint que ça. On peut faire, mais on peut faire autrement. On peut rattraper des choses, on peut faire auparavant, etc. We can do, but as we can realize the program, but we have a kind of flexibility. And this is masu, it's not la soupe. So the meaning of la soupe here is through the particular, the singular way, and you have this kind of enunciation everywhere. Try to take how it described. You have this kind of avant de servir, on ajoute au dernier moment, il convient d'attendre, avec beaucoup de peine et de patience, vous aurez auparavant, many times we talk about vous aurez auparavant, also, qui ont commencé à cuire, etc. Vous ne devez utiliser que, you have this kind of, okay? And here you have the personality, and when you are in a restaurant, when you cook, as a cooker, we call it tour de main. That's what French cooker has seen all around the world as famous, kind of excellent, because it has their own tour de main. And for me, we can catch this tour de main as a kind of surplus from the program. That's what I call surplus. I don't know if it's clear. Okay? Je peux commencer à demander s'il y a des constats, des remarques. Okay? What I would like to see firstly is about that. Before going to explain my theoretical position. So it was kind of like the basis. Because for me, this way to perceive semiotics and to use semiotics to describe an object has an incident in what we call semiosis. Semiosis is kind of isomorphism between the form of expression and the form of content. But by staying only on that, we lose something. other things. We need the surplus. And what is the surplus? So that for me, I start to define in other way these seniorities. Normally, when you start to learn semiotics, what is said to you is that the substance is not really important because an object has its own logic, internal logic. It's true, it's okay. But for me, it's helped us to understand universal grammar. But if I would like to talk about specific grammar or singularity, I call it a singularity, I need to try to understand how to reach to come back to the substance. And what I will talk about, I will just talk about is what I call paradox. For grammars, the research that these two words is a program, but itself it put a paradox. We have to realize a program. But no, we are not controlled, we are not, how do we call it? We are not forced only by the program. We can gain ça. What I said. Donc ça, je vais écrire, ça, je vais le mettre ça quelque part.